Yo, what's going on? What's going on? Panthers Prime Podcast, man. There we go. What's going on, everybody? Hey, this is your host, Deeming with the PPP, Panthers Prime Podcast. Hey, man, I hope everybody's having a great Sunday, man. Hey, we didn't win the game. But we won the game. You know what I mean? We didn't win the game, but we won the game. Let me get this camera right real quick. We didn't win the game, but we won the game. You know what I mean? Shout out to you guys, man, for pulling back up, man. We ain't going to be here too long. It's Christmas Eve, man. SC Space, what's up, man? What's going on with you, man? Tag Shiesty, the game proves we have players to win. Just got to execute. That's a fact, man. That's a fact, man. And I think more than ever, does that show that, man? I think more than ever does that show that today, man. We won the game within the game. Facts. We won the game within the game. How y'all doing, though, man? I just dropped the video, man. Just a post-game video a few minutes ago. Dropped at about, I think, 7, 8 o'clock or whatever. Just going over some stuff that I felt was pretty, needed to say as far as this. I'll call it a win. Internal win. You know what I mean? An internal win. Bryce Young shutting down all of the detractors, all the naysayers, all of the distractors, and really showing us that, hey, man, I got what it takes, yo. And I felt good about it today. I'm not going to lie to you. Does it feel good to talk about a loss? All depends on what kind of loss it was. All depends on the kind of loss that it was. You know what I mean? Got my handy dandy tablet right here, man, because it's hard for your boy to see right now on this screen. Crazy, we got a bench TMJ. Ooh, Omar. Hey, that's hard, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. We won offensively, but lost defensively. That's a fact. That's a fact, man. Bryce Young is him. Old died. I guess so. But yeah, man. But yo, we gonna get into it, man. So, Ihmir Smith Marsette, right? You guys know that I've been, screaming that. Let me turn this down. You guys know that I've been screaming for Ihmir Smith Marsette to get more into this offense for months now. I feel like he's been underplayed. I feel like he hasn't really been able to show really what he can truly do, man, in this offense. I feel like that we was using him in the wrong capacity, only for punt returns and kick returns. Like, that was just a waste of his talent, man. And I've been screaming that since. You guys can just go back and look at all of my videos, man, my lives that I've done. Like, I've been screaming this for at least about 2-3 months now. That we're using him the wrong way. When we saw Ihmir Smith Marsette over at the Vikings and over there with the Kansas City Chiefs, this dude was running routes. This dude was getting out there going crazy. So why now, all of a sudden now, do we hog tie him now to only one parameter, which is just running punt returns? That is so dumb. And it just goes to show how much of a vision this offensive-minded head coach and Frank Wright had. He had no vision. He ain't have none at all, man. So I'm going to show you guys a soundbite real quick. Supernova Moore, what's good, yo? What's going on, man? Bryce Young, hey, he did his thing. Man. I'm going to play this video real quick for you guys, man. This is a locker room video of Ihmir Smith Marsette after today's, I'll call it a win, even though we lost. But it was an in locker room interview with Sheen, I believe. And just talking about his day, man. Just listen to what he says.
Ihmir, you got active today.
I got active.
Active today. How much of a relief has that been? I mean, I know you guys lost the game. And I know that's ultimately, the most important thing. But you made some plays.
I've been dying to answer a question like this. I just feel like I've always been this type of player, and just been disrespected, for 3 years, 2.5 years now, and I'm finally getting to show what always has been. You get what I'm saying? So I'm finally getting an opportunity, and I'm just putting on display of, all the hard times that, people didn't just kick me to the curb. I wasn't a first, second round pick. I was a fifth round pick, but I'm one of those people that I felt like could have won in the second. I felt like could have won in the first, and I got that ability. And every time you go out there, every time I go out there, you can see that I have, the ability to just go out there and make a play and, just help the team win. That's all I really want to do is just help the team win, and finally getting to put that, on display, and I'm happy.
All right, cool. Hey, he's finally able to put that on display. He's happy about that. Hey, I'm going to be honest with you. If there's one other acquisition that has to stay here in Carolina past this offseason right here, it is Ihmir Smith-Marsette. It's Ihmir Smith-Marsette. Regardless to what may happen with this Brian Burns situation, Brian Burns was, in my opinion, a non-factor today. The whole entire defense just laid an egg. I'm not going to lie to you. It was almost like we just flipped. Okay, offense, y'all going to play today. Defense, y'all going to play, y'all going to take a break today. That's almost like what it was today. You know what I mean? So I feel pretty confident in saying that Ihmir Smith-Marsette is a must re-sign. I can't remember what his deal was. I think he was a one-year situation, but he is a must re-sign because the Carolina Panthers wanted to have what's his name, Laviska Shenault, operate in the same capacity, But the one thing about Laviska Shenault, he's not that fast. He's a powerful runner, like he's a strong runner, but he's not Ihmir Smith-Marsette. He doesn't have the speed as Ihmir Smith-Marsette. So it's imperative for the Carolina Panthers to not only re-sign this dude, but give this dude his due justice, man. Give him a contract that's going to be like, yo, you've been you've been done wrong. People have put you on the back burner. You know what I mean? But we see the vision. We see what you can do. We see how you're going to work inside this offense. And I'm going to be honest with you. I know I just put a video out about Ben Johnson the other day. Well, actually yesterday, I believe. But, man, Chris Tabor got these boys playing, man. I ain't going to lie to you. Chris Tabor, Parks, old boy, Thomas Brown. He got these boys playing, man, and they're playing at an elite level right now. And I know the whole notion of, once a coach gets fired, everybody rallies around, that team to, try to, build the morale around the stadium or whatever. But let's be honest. Parks Frazier, Chris Tabor, and Thomas Brown is doing their thing right now. So Ihmir Smith-Marsette numbers for today. 1 reception, 18 yards. That can't be true. Hold on. That can't be true. That can't be true. Let me see. Yeah, that is true. He had that one for 18 yards, 1 touchdown. So I mean, look, he got a touchdown on the ground. It wasn't a receiving touchdown. So is Ihmir Smith-Marsette a must-need return for the Carolina Panthers? I'm gonna say yeah, man. I'm gonna say heck yeah. I'm gonna say heck yeah. Yeah, he had the reverse. Yeah, man. He's a must re-sign for the Carolina Panthers, man. That if you bring back Ihmir Smith-Marsette, DJ Chark, Adam Thielen, bro, listen. We see now, and this is what I've been screaming forever. It's the coaching scheme. How many times have I said on this platform right here that they need to start rolling Bryce out? No, we can't do that. He's too slow. He can't roll out. He looked fast to me today. Did he look fast to you guys today? Or was my eyes? I mean, I know my eyes give me a little problems right now or whatever, but I mean, did he look fast to you guys? I mean, come on. Like the dude looked exceptionally fast. And this is the type of NFL offense that we see across the league. Heck, I seen Dak Prescott run the same offense today. This one of the same offensive plays that we was running, man. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, even though them boys lost the game today, still, if it's good enough for Dak, it's good enough for Bryce. If it's good enough for the Cowboys, I shouldn't say that. Hey, but the Cowboys are 10-5 right now, or whatever they are, man. So regardless, if it's good enough for them, it's good enough for us, man. And Let me see. He had that reverse. Yeah, he had that reverse. Agreed. Facts, man. Thomas Brown finding his footing. A guy who has never, in a lot of people's opinions, and let's be honest, he when he was with LA, they said that he wasn't calling plays. That's cool. He only called plays on the college level. But Thomas Brown, man, outside of a 3rd and 2 call that I think was very questionable and I didn't like, I think he called a heck of a game, man. Heck of a game today for Thomas Brown. And I don't know if you guys been keeping up with what's going on with Jacksonville, but Trevor Lawrence ain't doing too good right now. He got re-injured today. So we might. we might roll up in Jacksonville. Duval. We might roll up in there and yeah. We might catch us one. We might catch us one. I gotta figure out how to mute that mic. I'm about to put a muffle on that joint. But we might roll up in we might roll up in Jacksonville and really catch us one. Bring us one back over to the crib in Charlotte. So I'm excited, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. How do y'all feel about the game though, man? What's your thoughts on the game? I want to hear your thoughts, man. Hey, pull up on me. It's Christmas Eve. What's up? It's Christmas Eve, man. What's going on? Y'all hanging with me, all 17 of y'all hanging with me right now. What's good? We gonna beat facts. We gonna beat Jacksonville, yo. Yeah, we gonna beat Jacksonville. I can care less whether or not it's been one game, a game and a drive. I don't care about none of that, man. Momentum is contagious. Any sports, any coach, anybody that knows anything about sports understands and knows that. Who this is right here? What's up, man?
What's happening? What's happening?
What's up, man? How you doing, man?
I'm doing fine, man. I'm doing fine.
That's what's up, man.
I got a bone to pick with Brian Burns, bro.
Go ahead and pick it then, man.
Hey, hold on. It might be connecting to my car right now. Hold on.
All right.
Hey, I got a huge problem with this individual. They picked on him all game fucking long. Do you not see that fucking what's his name? Fucking Love rolling out to the right every single time. They run plays to the left and they bounce it back to the right.
Yeah.
This motherfucker wasn't holding his run, wasn't getting a pass. Did he even get a pressure today?
Didn't get a pressure, yo. Didn't get a pressure.
Keep him off the field, bro. If you don't want to play here, then bye Felicia.
Well, I don't think it's that, man. And you got to remember the game of football.
Is he that sorry?
No, I don't think he's sorry because last week, dude was all over the field. I don't think he's that sorry. I just think ain't no barely. He almost got an interception. He got a tackle for loss.
Stop that. He deflected a pass. Come on. When he was in pass coverage.
Yeah. He deflected one, but he also got a tackle for loss, and he also got the recovered the interception. The fumble.
Recovered a fumble. He recovered a fumble. Place at a good time. But was he holding down the run game? Was he making any sacks last game or today? For sure, not today, obviously. But I'm being serious. But I really don't fuck with Brian Burns at all. Like I didn't lost all respect for Brian Burns.
God dang, man. I
lost all. I don't even think he's worth a fifth round. Not fifth, but the 5th year option. Whatever not the 5th year option, but the 18 million that we'd have to pay him to keep his ass next year.
You don't think so?
The franchise tag. I don't think he's worth that, bro.
Yeah,
I'm gonna keep it real. If he has to play on that, you're better off dropping the bro. Like,
well, let me ask you this question then. What's your thoughts on Derrick Brown today?
Oh, he's a beast. He's a beast.
No. I'm talking about today.
Today he did what he could. I feel like
QT, come on, man.
He was doubled all game long, and like he didn't really. I wasn't really watching. I was more so watching Brian Burns. I gotta watch the film to really hate on Brown. Okay. But I was specifically watching the edge of Brian Burns getting fucking manhandled like all fucking day long.
Yeah, man.
There wasn't good defense until Brian Burns was off the field.
Hey, I mean, and I get the frustration, for someone wanting, to get paid, and I understand that. The one thing I do realize about Brian Burns is, first of all, he showed up, and he wasn't a distraction, unlike what most people have been saying.
He was a distraction, man. He's a distraction today.
In what way? In what way though, QT?
By not doing his fucking job.
That's not a distraction.
That is a distraction. You see
That's
how
not a distraction.
They put 33 points on us,
and we put 30 on them.
That's it. And we should have won with that 30.
I get it. But here's the thing: when you have a coach, right? So let's just take Evero's situation today. The first quarter, they're running a single back, system, and it's killing us. And they're running right up the middle, right towards Derrick Brown. Right? They did it was almost like a counter type situation. Pull it in, pull it outside, and pull it back in. Run up the middle. That's all they was doing today. So the adjustment on that. We knew that they was trying to bounce it into the middle, so now you collapse the middle. When they try to go out to the sidelines, is now gang tackling. And it like the way that they were playing today, there wasn't going to be no real big, people that was really shining. It was going to be a collective effort the way they was playing us, bro. Them boys stacked the lineup in 12 personnel almost the whole game. Like, ain't nobody shining like that. You got to gang tackle that type of system. So I get it. Last week Atlanta.
There's a lot of individuals missing their tackles. Like shit, you could hate on Luvu today if you really want to.
If you wanted to, yeah. I mean,
he missed a lot of tackles as well.
Right, and I feel you, and I can say the same thing for Derrick Brown, Nick Thurman. But like I'm saying right now,
I love Nick Thurman, man.
I do too, yo.
I do too. I love that motherfucker. Like,
yeah, I do too, yo. Yeah, I do.
You gotta keep that motherfucker on the squad, man.
Right.
I don't know why he's on the second string.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that they're going to make a change. If he stays on the team next year, he's going to be started. Like, the dude is just that good. But I'm saying is this right here is what I was saying in the first half of this game. Coaching adjustments is key. You saw we was getting pushed back.
Yeah, bro. We did that. Hey, it's one of the first times I didn't see coaching adjust. Sorry to cut you off, but in the past 5 years.
Well, shoot, I saw it last game. I saw it last game.
Did it really work until that last drive though? Like the last couple drives, did it? You know what I mean?
Hey,
but you're right. I did see it then too. I did see it, but this it was eminent. Like it was completely visible. Like there, like these motherfuckers. It was a coaching situation. How we even got in position where we are right in this game today. That was coaching.
Yeah,
and it was also coaching as in letting Bryce do his thing. It was also coaching as in these wide receivers finally caught some balls.
Yeah,
it was coaching. Like that was the kind of and I ain't gonna lie, I gotta give huge big ass props to the guard Jack.
To the guard who? You fell out on me. QT, you there? Dang, QT done fell off, man. QT. He'll come back. There you go. You back with me?
Yeah, my baby mama calling me. I don't know.
Oh, man. She want them presents. Yeah. You there? Baby mama got him held up, y'all. Nah, but so until he gets back, like I was saying, and Dom, I appreciate that. Yeah, if y'all can, man, hit that subscribe button, man. And we trying to do something over here, man. Got a lot of stuff popping off real soon, man. Not holding back no more. Hey, listen, we gonna keep pushing. We gonna keep pushing, man. Flames for Jesus. Hey, I like that name. I like that. I like that name. You back with me, man?
Yeah, my baby mama blowing me up. I don't know why. She's literally driving in the car behind me. I don't know.
Who are you talking to?
No, I mean, every Christmas Eve we go. I live out here in California. We go out to the coast.
Okay.
Go watch the sunset. You know what I'm saying? This shit beautiful out here. If you don't know about California.
Oh yeah, man. Which you in Southern or Northern California?
Northern, man. We the weed smokers up here, man.
Oh, I was about to say, so I drive charter buses, man. So I used to go through there a lot, man. And when you come out of Oregon, dropping down into like Redding, you pass a city called Weed, California.
Yeah, I fuck with weed. So I used to grow weed over there in Redding, and then over there in Oregon too, over in Sprague. So like, you know what I'm saying?
Allegedly, you did.
No, it's legal. It's legal. You know what I mean? It's
I'm
legal.
just, I'm just saying that. I'm just saying that for the platform, just for YouTube.
Okay, allegedly.
Allegedly, you did.
Yeah. On the Carolina Panthers, though. On the Carolina Panthers, our defense definitely had some. They had some hits to them. But you're right about coaching adjustments. These motherfuckers held it down the second half. If it wasn't for that last drive, these motherfuckers didn't do a damn thing. Not a near netta on the second half. Like, they were doing their fucking shit. And a lot of it, I got to give my ups to the coaching, you know?
Yeah.
Real talk. I overheard somebody say on Unk's platform something about a missed field goal. Did I miss that? Did we miss a field goal? I remember we missed 2 extra points. I don't remember a field goal.
Well, we missed 2 extra points that would have put us at 24 points.
We've still been down by 1, regardless. I heard somebody say a field goal. I don't remember a field goal being missed.
Nah. We would have gotten set up for a field goal if we had 1 more second on the clock, man. I mean, we just needed 1 more second. Eddie was gonna put it in. Eddie was gonna redeem himself.
If Eddie made those 2, we would have never went for a 2-pointer. You know what I mean?
Facts.
It would have been the same predicament we're at. So I want to jump to the screen when somebody was saying that shit. I was like, what? I think it was like, I can't remember. Was it? I can't remember who exactly was on Unk's platform said some shit like that. I was like, we didn't miss no field goal.
Yeah.
You know?
Nah, it's all good. You know, and that's why we here, man, because, you know, the biggest thing, man, is looking at what this team has done over the past like 2, 3, I'll say 4 weeks. It started around like the New Orleans game. It's when I started to see a little bit of difference with the play calling, you know, and just how it progressed. You know, things were still kind of slow, you know, against New Orleans, but Atlanta game, when I saw Bryce come out in that fourth quarter, and I didn't realize we had the ball from the 7-minute mark all the way to the end. The time of possession has been crazy for Carolina. It's just been the coaching and the scheme. That's all it's been. I can honestly say right now that Bryce Young has totally taken off his training wheels. It ain't. Bryce may throw 4 touchdowns on Sunday.
He's slanging that motherfucker like it was crazy. We had what 19 seconds at that last drive.
Yeah, bro.
I felt confident.
I felt so confident, man.
So my little brother's a Green Bay fan, bro. And
yeah.
this motherfucker, we're over here talking shit over the phone. You know what I'm saying? And he's over here like after he got his little fucking field goal, and he wasn't even confident about the field goal. He didn't even want them to shoot a field goal. He was tripping. You know? And so after they didn't hit the field goal, he was like, "Oh, I'll talk to you later." You know what I'm saying? Merry Christmas. I'm gonna come by over. I was making gumbo tomorrow. He was, "Oh yeah, whoop whoop." And then we got that 19 seconds. I was kind of pissed off, but I was like, you know, I seen that pass to Chark. I'm like, whoa. I call his ass back. I'm like, the game's not. He like already clicked off. You know what I mean? And so, and I'm like, hey, this shit ain't over yet.
Nah, it ain't over. Yeah, it wasn't over, man.
And so it was about to be it, and he was really worried. He was like, "Oh shit, y'all, you know, I know you guys got a field goal kicker, so like, hey, that ball get down." And he didn't even think that catch that was on Hill, he didn't think that was a catch either. The ball grazed the ground.
Listen, man, that was not a catch, but it's all good. Yeah, it's all good. You know, they gonna look at that or whatever later on, but that was not a catch by no stretch of the imagination.
The announcer in New York said it and everything too. He was like, "Oh yeah, that's not a catch."
Yeah.
You know, and then they try to show that other angle. Like it covered it, but you can see from the back angle, it definitely grazes the ground. It wasn't a catch. You know, I fuck with Hill. Hill is, I'm completely behind re-signing Hill for next year as our nickel cornerback.
Oh yeah. Troy Hill, yeah. He's a beast. I ain't gonna lie, I got real mad when I saw J.C. Horn go down because I'm like, bro, ain't no way you hurt again.
Nah, he shook that off. He shook that off. There's a whole new aura to this team right now.
It
You
is,
know,
man.
he shook that shit off. He said, you
Yeah.
know, like people are ready and willing to fight behind Bryce Young right now, and I love it. I
Yeah.
love it, dude. Yes, Bryce Young was not my draft pick, but
Mm-hmm.
Bryce Young is my quarterback right now, and
Facts.
I'm 10 toes behind the homie. You
Yeah,
know,
man.
we gonna make this shit happen. It might be a struggle, but guess what? He is I believe the only fucking quarterback that's not injured this year right now, if I may believe. Am I
You're
wrong?
absolutely correct.
And he's supposed to be the motherfucker by Little Wayne's words, get broken in half or what the fuck Little Wayne's.
Yeah, man.
So
Hey, when he jumped over for that 2-point conversion, bro, you should have saw me in his house, man. I was like, yo, I can't believe it. This little dude tough, yo. He tough.
I've been knowing he was tough since the preseason. I just didn't know he physically tough. You know, I knew he was mentally tough. I didn't know he was physically. Really, like literally, like when I saw that Jets game, the Jets preseason, I saw him get hit. I was like, okay. I remember Unc got mad at me about that. He was like, "Oh, you wanted to see him get hit?" I was like, "Yeah, I want to see if he could take a punch." You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker could too. He could take it on the chin. I'm like, all right, he got it in him. You know, like not
Yeah.
many, especially 5'10" motherfuckers could take a punch like that, and he
Mm-hmm.
can. So, like, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? I grew up being a short person. You know what I mean? For a lot, I grew up. You know what I'm saying? But I had to take a few punches too. So it's like it's understandable. I relate to that shit. You know, but
Facts.
do you happen to see Big Cat's video on fucking Johnson on the Johnson Coach Johnson for the
Nah,
Lions?
nah, nah. I didn't see it, man.
Oh, bro, you need to watch this video, man. That shit, Big Cat be speaking facts, man. He be spitting some. Hey, he brought the Lions from where we at, like you know what I'm saying, offensive yards of like 27, 29. That's how the Lions were. He brought them all the way up to number 7,
Yeah.
5, and I think they're now officially number 3 in the league in yards, in offensive yards. And
Yeah.
if we can get a taste of that, Bryce Young has such a huge future in front of him.
Well,
Such a
QT,
huge future.
when you get a chance, man, I dropped a Ben Johnson video the other day myself, man, and I'm gonna be honest with you, his success started way before he was even with the Lions. When he was with the Dolphins,
Oh yeah, I've
just
seen that. I've seen that too. I've seen that. I'll
yeah,
be
man.
watching.
I appreciate it. When he was with the Dolphins, man, he had success, man,
Tight
and
end.
led,
Yeah, the tight
tight
end
end,
coach. Right?
tight ends coach, man, and helped them boys get to a 10-win season, man. And then when he got with the Lions, man, it was just like the elevation, like from the year that the 2 years prior to them going, from last year, of course they was like number 1, number 2, or actually 3rd or 4th in the division. Last year they came in, I believe it was 2nd place, and it was continued success. That 8-game win streak that they went on in the last 10 games continued over to this year. So you can only surmise and only, assume that it's because of Ben Johnson, because he's the one that's fully in control of this offense. It ain't the head coach. It's not the head coach ain't in control of that offense.
No, not at all.
Yeah, man.
He controls it emotionally, momentum wise, but not offensively, not scheme wise at all.
Yeah.
At
Yep.
all.
Uncle
It's
Quan,
all
you
on Ben
right, man.
Johnson.
Quan, you right, man. Ihmir Smith Marsette has to be used more. Boy got speed. Yes, sir. He do, man. He got a whole bunch of speed, man. And I think, I ain't gonna lie, Scott Fitterer might have hit something on this one, man. So do we give Scott Fitterer a pass, y'all?
Hey, I was just saying on another motherfucking platform, he might have saved his job today. It's fucked up. I want him gone too. Don't get me wrong, because he draft like shit.
Yeah.
He draft because we really got a hit this year. And to be honest, like we have to trade Brian Burns. And I'm happy with a 2nd and a 3rd round pick. If we
Yeah,
get
with a
anything
2nd
more
and
than
3rd.
that, yeah. Like, be honest, in all reality, you think we get anything more than that?
I think nothing higher than a 2nd. Nothing higher.
Exactly.
But I wouldn't go no lower than a 3rd for Brian Burns.
Well, I'm saying that's why my sweet side is a 2nd and a 3rd.
Yeah.
That's it's like almost like a McCaffrey trade. It's almost in that idea, because you got to think of the most 2 important high valuable positions, or defensive end and quarterback. You
Right.
know, when it comes to offense and defense, that's the quarterback like value wise on a defense, and I feel like that's what we're gonna get out of it. You know, and he's not no Bosa. He's not
Nah.
him.
Yeah.
He's not him.
Yeah.
So we're you know what I mean. That's what we're gonna get. And to keep it real, we could do a lot with that.
Facts. We really can. We really
And
can.
to be honest, if I was happy when we didn't have him on the field today. When we had YGM and Haynes on the field, that's when I seen our defense flourish. And if we did that next year with an extra second and a third round pick for an extra guard and an extra running back, whatever it may be, or center, an extra wide receiver, or whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that could make us 10 times better next year.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So let me ask you this question: do you feel like we need to go and draft an O lineman, or can we get
Yep.
that somewhere in free agency?
No, O lineman, center. I want the best center in the motherfucking college coming out next
So
year.
what's wrong? So how would you grade our current offensive line structure right now?
Jackson's holding it down. You do realize we're on our 8th starting guard.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Bozeman has been nothing but a running center. Other than that, he gets
Moten gotta go.
No, are you?
Yes.
Have you not? No, have you not noticed we roll out nothing but the right?
Moten gotta go, man.
No. Moten hasn't given up a sack since he's gotten into the league.
He may not have given up a set, but Moten don't be hitting his assignments right. Remember that Tennessee Titans game, the first drive when we was pitching that ball up to Miles Sanders? Like he totally let his man go.
No.
Yeah, go back and watch it. Go back and watch it, man.
I'm telling you, Moten is doing his job. Moten is doing his job. Do not get mad at Moten.
Hey, I'm mad at Moten. I'm pissed at Moten. Because Moten be missing assignments, man. Y'all be seeing it.
I feel like it's coaching. Yeah, I feel like it's coaching.
No, not when it's individual one-on-one, man-on-man type situation. That ain't coaching.
You don't remember different plays when there's a motherfucker running right around Ike Ekwonu on the other side on the same type of situation, and he thinks that he has to block the inside guy, but yet there's a motherfucker running right around. He's thinking it. What I'm guessing is he's thinking that there's a running back to come and help, and he's supposed to close off the inside, and that's not the fucking play. You know, it has to do with coaching. There's some fuckery going on in coaching. I'm gonna tell you this right the fuck now. The fuck now.
Taylor Moten. What's his contract? Let's see. Let's pull up.
I think it's like $15 million a year.
So he got 4 years. He got 4 years, $72 million contract extension with the Panthers in the summer of 2021. So he's coming up to his last. He got 2 more years.
Yeah, you got
22, 23. Yeah. No. 21, 22, 23, 24. Yeah, 2 more years. So
I'm happy with Moten. It's the inside. Do not get this confused with Moten. Do not get this confused with
Moten. Need to hit his assignments though. Whenever someone's coming his way, he need to make sure he block, yo.
It is the inside that's been all types of fucked up. And then you know what's fucked up is Bryce Young can't even have a passing pocket because everything is collapsing. I've seen multiple videos and a half of 4 different defenders in Bryce's face. 4. And there may be just Moten blocking or just Icky blocking because everything is blasted through the middle like a fucking egg, a vagina egg getting attacked by a sperm cell. You know, like
God dang,
just fucking blasted. Like that's what it looks like.
Oh
it's
my gosh!
Especially on the away games when they're all dressed in white.
Yo, so let me ask you this question. So, would you say that offensive line dictates how well a quarterback plays?
Definitely.
Okay.
Have you not seen it in the past 2 games?
I'm just asking because I was told that that's not something that's graded stat wise, so it doesn't matter. So
hold on. Have you not seen? I thought we have the worst wide receivers in the league. They look fucking good today.
They look real good now. They look good when Bryce got some time, right?
Why do you think they look good though?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly, right?
They look real good, man. Yeah,
Why
man.
the fuck do they look good? Why does all of a sudden that DJ Chark looks like a fucking receiver? Why all of a sudden did fucking motherfucking what's his face? Our white receiver get 100 yards today. Why all of a sudden Tommy Tremble looks like he's a fucking starting tight end? Why all of a sudden we have receivers?
Facts. That's a fact,
Why?
man.
Because he got the second extra to throw the ball.
That's right.
And to be honest, I feel that's why I started calling in with giving my props to Jackson. You know, it has a lot to do with just that one individual right there. That one individual. And it was fucked from the beginning of the season. We had Corbett out, and we're playing fucking musical chairs with our guards. And like, come on, dude. That's just. You tell me how the fuck are we supposed to work like that if everything get blasted in through the middle?
It's a fact, man. Hey, I will say this:
down the middle.
down the middle, yeah, because now you're flushing him to go either left or right, out to where there's no protection at. So yeah, I mean, most definitely. And that first set that came with Bryce today, it didn't come in the middle. The middle's getting strong. It came from the side. It came from Icky and Moten's side, but they shored that up real quick. After that, we ain't see no more leakage. We ain't see no more leakage from the side or from the middle, man. Bryce had time in the pocket. Bryce felt comfortable in the pocket, man. And I'm gonna go on record and say, man, I think we did get all right. I think we did get the right guy.
Me too. Hey,
I think we did, man.
He just need to get trust and chemistry built up with his teammates, and it looks like that's happening. Like before this last couple games, I was really in this idea of like, oh, we need to draft a wide receiver. We need wide receivers. And now I'm starting to think like, hey, we have wide receivers.
Yeah.
We just need protection.
That's it, man. That's it. All that talk about Adam Thielen being 34, 33, however old he was. Yo, that pass, that even though that pass was overthrown, he cooked that defender. Like shook him out of his socks, yo, and got open. Bryce just missed him. Bryce would have hit that.
He didn't shake off the rest yet, man. He didn't shake off the rest, man. And I know I was sad that it took him so long to shake the rust off, but once he did, you seen that shit.
Facts.
He was hitting these. And like, what's crazy? How is Stephon Sullivan looking like a good tight end?
Sullivan look like that dude, man. Him and Tommy Tremble.
How the fuck does he look like a good tight end? You gonna tell? What the fuck? I'm surprised he's not on the pick'ems on fucking over and under on fucking prize pick and shit.
Yeah, no.
Man, he be hitting. I fuck with Sullivan, and I feel like it just has to do simply with chemistry. And the more, and it started with fucking our white boy wide receiver, fucking Thielen. He started getting that chemistry with him, and things started connecting, and then it just started trickling everywhere else. And now the line is getting chemistry, and now it's getting dangerous.
Oh yeah. It's about to get real crazy.
Yeah.
It's about to get crazy. Yeah, man. So, hey, y'all see what Dom said? Hey, man, smash that like and subscribe, man. Subscribe to the channel, man. Hey, we trying to do something over here, man. Y'all hit that subscribe button real quick for me, man. We trying to do something over here, man. You know what I mean?
I do what I can out here from Cali, man. I try to do what I can out here, man.
I appreciate it, man. I really do, man. I know there's a lot of Cali, Panther supporters out there, man, and I'm grateful to at least have you, man.
Hey, I met David Newton. Literally a couple blocks from my house at my local pub right here. And he had to put me on his Snapchat. He said, "You are the craziest, most loyal California fan I've ever seen." But I met him hitting on his wife, by the way. If it's not known, or I was hitting on his rich ass wife. And man, he's cool. I fuck with David Newton. I fuck with him. I don't care what anybody say.
SLR, what's up, man?
What up? Yeah, hey, if you got there, I was listening to you. I wasn't gonna chime in to the show, but you made me chime in.
Okay, why I made you chime in, SLR?
Yeah, you did, PPP. Yeah, you did. You know you drinking that damn Kool-Aid. I need to get off that damn cup. I need to put that cup down. I need to put that cup down. I need to put that damn cup down. You got a double cup. It's looking like it.
It's sweet as a motherfucker though.
Super
It's
sweet.
It's real sweet.
Yeah, you smacking your lips and everything. Put it down.
Why you say that, SLR, man? Why you say that, man?
Cause listen, PP. I need to stand on business. I'm pushing the stand on business narrative for 2024 with the Carolina Panthers content and all
Bryce
that.
is doing that though.
Listen,
Bryce is
you
standing.
got to listen. I knew the Kool-Aid was good. I know it tastes good. I don't know what flavor Kool-Aid you like to drink, but I know it was tasty to you. For you to say that.
No,
that
grape
red.
and orange mixed together. Grape and orange mixed together.
Ooh, wee. Ooh. Hey, listen. Don't let, because I be hearing you, PPP, and you wasn't hollering this. You wasn't drinking that Kool-Aid. You was just drinking that goddamn flavored water. That's all you were drinking. You weren't drinking Kool-Aid. You had flavored water. Now all of a sudden, now you want to drink that Kool-Aid because he done got 300. He done got 302 tuggies.
320.
Yeah.
321.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? It's all in the same. You get 300, get 320. It's all in the same.
Okay.
But his over under was 179 on Prize Picks. So
correct. But see, look at this though. Look at this, PPP.
Okay.
Be easy on it. Take slow sips of that Kool-Aid. Don't be chugging.
Okay.
Sometimes you got to put it down and think about it. Is this enough? Or should I put it up? Or should I add a little more water to it? Cut it. Get the cut. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit too sweet right now.
Okay.
Because next week, he drop a 150 or 175 or 200. You ain't going to want that cup. That Kool-Aid ain't good to you no more. So slow down. Let's get some consistency. Let's get some consistency.
Go ahead and get him, QT. Go ahead and get him, QT.
With this chemistry building up right now, and Jacksonville without a goddamn quarterback, only way I can really see the yards being low is if we just winning like shit and have to run the ball out and run the clock out, man. I'm gonna keep it true with you.
Listen, if you look at this, if you look at the listen, this wasn't even an offensive explosion. Look at the numbers of each quarter. Our highest rate was 14. That was in the fourth quarter. We beat trash for 3 straight quarters. Now, I'm pushing the narrative. I've said this before. You can go back and look at my shit.
Bryce Young, because our running backs wasn't getting any yards?
No, I'm talking about we don't play good for 3 straight quarters. In the fourth quarter, it's Bryce Young magic. Now, what we need Bryce Young to do is play 3 quarters like you play in the fourth quarter.
He played every single quarter today.
You see what I'm saying? Hey, hold on. SLR.
Listen. See what y'all doing?
Let me say this real quick.
You getting the ass end of the cup. That's what you're doing. You're drinking all that residue of that Kool-Aid. That's what you're doing.
Okay. Let me say this real quick because I think you guys got it mixed up, especially SLR. He definitely got me mixed up right now. Now, I ain't drinking no Kool-Aid. Yeah.
Yes, you was. You the one say you didn't want Bryce. You the one say you were done with Bryce. All this and that. PP, you was. You said you were done with Bryce. He ain't your quarterback no more. Now today he's your QB now. All right, see.
Hold on.
Hey, you can get mad at your baby mama, but not steal your bitch. You know what I mean?
Hold on, fellas. SLR. If you watched the platform last week, I made an emphatic statement and I said Bryce Young actually looked confident in that last drive. I said that. I also said on this very platform that nothing's going to change drastically from the Tampa Bay game to the New Orleans game. But I said, let's give Thomas Brown some time to get his scheme in here. Right? That's what I said. That was right after Frank Reich got fired. Now, when we lost to Tampa Bay, we lost in a fashion where Bryce is throwing and Tennessee Titans, Bryce is throwing the ball backwards and stuff. The offensive line ain't giving him the time. We start to see that change around coming to Tennessee Titans game and then to the Tampa Bay game. Last week when we played Atlanta, I said he looked confident. And I always give props when props are due. Yeah, I did want Bryce Young as our quarterback at first, I'm going to be honest with you, but I understand that he ain't going nowhere. So any glips and glamours that I can see with Bryce, I'm going to talk about. I'm going to bring it out. So regardless to what I said before, I'm saying right now, if the dude does good, I'm going to talk about it. If he does bad, I'm going to talk about it, regardless. But I felt confident in us being behind. Listen, I saw a fire in Bryce Young today that we ain't never seen all year long. The fire we saw today in Bryce Young, we ain't see this whole game. All the way up until like the second quarter. First quarter, I ain't see Bryce like this. Second quarter, okay, we start to see a little bit. Third quarter, we start to see this defense make adjustments in the game. Fourth quarter, it was the Bryce Young show. It was the Bryce Young show. If Bryce had another minute on the clock, Panthers would have won.
If he had another second.
Because the defense, because Evero done changed up the whole that single back joint that they was doing, that little cut with the run. Evero done figured that joint out. That wasn't working no more. And you see that Jordan Love didn't really want to throw that ball like that. He didn't throw the ball to J.C. Hornside. You saw that, right?
Yeah,
so,
but that's
all I'm saying.
That's on Green Bay though.
Hold on, all I'm saying is right now, the Carolina Panthers, it took him a while. Bryce Young doesn't have the training wheels on him no more. He looked faster today. He was pinpoint. That pass to DJ Chark once again on the sideline over a defender is an elite pass. Don't care what I might have said months ago about him not being my quarterback. The little nigga played like he was my quarterback today.
Okay, then. So stand on it then. So where you at now? Is he your quarterback or not? So if he fuck up again and do all the things that you would criticize him about that you weren't standing on, and now all of a sudden he on your good graces, where you at now? Because you don't need to be flip flopping. You need to be in one area.
I can flip flop as much as I want. I can feel a certain type of way as much as I want. You know that's how the NFL goes. It's a what have you done for me lately type of league. So just like in the time with Cam Newton go down there and play the Philadelphia Eagles, stink up first, second, and third quarter, come back and win the fourth. The next game, he lose the next game. Yeah, I enjoyed him beating the Philadelphia Eagles in the fourth quarter, but you come back and you lose the next game. Yeah, I'm gonna be a little tight with you. You still my quarterback though.
So
still my quarterback.
Where was your allegiance? So where was your allegiance at when they was calling for Kyle Allen to take Cam Newton's spot? Who was you agreeing with?
Well, you got to think about this now. Was Cam Newton not hurt?
Yeah, true.
Okay,
true.
So at that point, it's no longer an allegiance to a player because my allegiance is to the Carolina Panthers. Now, if we're talking about individualized, situations where almost like how they're doing in Pittsburgh, where Mason Rudolph is playing or whoever, and they're calling for Kenny Pickett or vice versa. Yeah, I mean that's different. We're talking about a player that's hurt. Cam Newton was hurt, couldn't throw no more than like 20 yards down the field, and they were ducks that he was throwing. Yeah, take him. I screamed, and this is before I even had a platform. I was just doing lives at the time on my just Facebook page. I was like, yo, take Cam Newton out the game. He's not helping us win any games right now because he's hurt. He's still that dude, but he can't do it right now. That doesn't mean
I rooted for Kyle Allen, and I was so ecstatic when we beat the Texans that one game when he wiggled out of that fucking
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Kyle Allen wasn't no bad quarterback, and almost beat the Packers in a snow game.
Yeah.
So I mean, hey, listen.
No,
I'm all for Cam Newton. I'm all for Cam Newton, but if Kyle Allen is a better option right now, I'm going with the hot hand. If Taylor Heineke or Heineken, like Cam will call him, if he had the hot hand, let him cook. Because right now I'm a Carolina. I don't wear a Cam Newton Panther shirt. I wear Carolina Panther shirt.
Facts.
So whoever that is that's going to get me there, hey, if you're going to get me there, let's do it. If not,
this year,
go to the side, kid.
This year is all about Bryce Young development. No matter how hard or fucking painful it may be to watch, that is all that matters this year.
So
I feel you, Tim. Tim.
Right.
Yeah, I feel you, Tim.
So, but the glaring question is at PPP, you need to be on the forefront of you. Clearly, you can see now. I already done put my bid out there. who I want to be the head coach, and that's the man who coaching right now. There ain't no other ways about
Chris
it.
Tabor.
Now, y'all can go out there
Doing a
and
good
promote
job.
Ben Johnsons and all of this and this and that if you want to. But look how many talking points. But look how many talking points Bryce would be done had if you make that exchange again. You
That's
don't
true.
want
That's
to temper
true.
with that. And now, like I said, they can say all they want. You can bleed into the national media. You can let the national media bleed into your mind. You can speak
Right.
that rhetoric all you want to. But the guy is in the building right now, and I am willing to run it back with the same coaching staff.
I'm not gonna lie. After today and after last week, I'm not gonna lie. Seeing how competitive Bryce Young has been and just how competitive this organization has been over the past game and one quarter, I will say that I do feel a sense of let's hold off, let's pump our brakes right now on a Ben Johnson, only because it's the same thing like last year.
It's a repeat.
We got something going, and I always said this. I don't want to be like the Browns of old. Like the Browns went through a litany of quarterbacks, a litany of coaches. I remember someone named Kitchen, being there, Freddie Kitchen, and then all of a sudden it's somebody else, with Cleveland. So I don't want to go down that avenue, but also I want to make sure that we get the right head coach. Now, David Tepper has been on record saying that he's taking full accountability of what's going on coaching wise.
He's supposed to.
Do I believe it? Exactly.
He's supposed
Do I
to.
believe it? I don't believe it.
But see, PPP, what's going to happen? You already know this. It's the same way. If I was in the position, I'm going to say what I need to say to repair relations with the fan base.
Facts.
So, at the end of the day, I'm going to say that if you hear it in the media that I'm jovial, I take the blame, or I'm rejuvenated. Of course, I'm going to say that to please the fan base. Just like if he hires Ben Johnson and bring in Ray Agnew as the GM, these are pleasers.
Yeah.
He's repairing the fan base. But really, if you want to please, you want to keep what you got. I'm telling you now, because if you do it, you're going to hear Bryce Young and his agent next year, and you're going to hear the leakage come out, and the firestorm will start.
Well, I'll say this, SLR. I feel confident. I'll say this. I'll feel confident. Chris Tabor come out here and put a competitive game on record again on Sunday against Jacksonville. No.
He did it.
Yeah. No, but I'm saying, because like last year, Steve Wilkes had 12 games, went 6-6. Chris Tabor has 6 games. He's won. He's won one. He was competitive in one. He went to bed in one. He went to bed in 2 of them. So you only have 2 games left. You got to go out strong in these next 2 games, for there to be some type of consideration from I believe David Tepper. Now
that could be true though. That could be true though. But I understand what you're saying from that. But you also have to look at it as this. Now you got to look at the situation. It's a totally different situation from Steve Wilkes. Honestly, this is a more drastic situation. And then I seen the change as soon as they switch head coaches. Even in the losses, I seen the change in the team. I knew right then and there he was the guy. Some people couldn't see it right then and there, but if you watch the game film, you watch all the games since Chris Tabor took over this team, there has been changes and improvement within the team.
We may not have found the solution, but I feel like we found the problem.
Right now, since we like 5th in dead cap money, like 61 million in dead cap money, it's not gonna kill you to keep what you got. And then if it doesn't work next year, then you can go find somebody else. But if you switch up and get Bryce Young a different coach staff, listen, he's gonna drop. I guarantee he's gonna drop. He's over here calling Chris Tabor his coach and TB Thomas Brown that he solidified these guys. And don't act like Bryce don't have no say so. Like he can't go to David Tepper and tell him he wants these guys here. David Tepper cannot tell this man no.
Yeah, Dimitri
You
Slim,
can't
what's
handcuff
up,
him.
man? How you doing? How you doing, boss? How you doing? Go ahead, SL. I just want to say what's up to Dimitri, man. We got close to the same name. You know, I got Demetrius. He got Dimitri Slim. You know, so yeah. What's up, man? Go ahead, boss.
Hey, I gotta jump off here. I gotta go be a family man though. Hey, Merry Christmas to y'all.
Yeah, man. Likewise, man. Yeah, man.
Merry
Keep
Christmas.
pounding, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go ahead, SLR.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's all about giving Bryce say so. Right now, you know what I'm saying? This the process. He got the diaper on. Now we taking the diaper off. Now he's starting to be a teenager. Now next year he's gonna be a grown man. Now he need to make his decision. He should have the right to tell David Tepper who he wants there. That's your quarterback.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree, man. And I feel like, you know, like I said, if Chris Tabor come out here on Sunday and put together an amazing game against the Jacksonville Jaguars, which is really, I mean, it can happen. Trevor Lawrence is dealing with an issue. You know, I don't know if they won today, but I know that they're trying to. They lost. So listen, they was in a 3-way tie. Did Houston win today?
No, Houston lost.
Ooh, and did Indianapolis lose?
Yeah, I think they lost too.
God dang! So all three of those teams are 8-8 right now.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
And Jacksonville got to win. They got to win. This is a big time game. This is another big time game.
It's another big time. Hey, it's another big time game.
Big time game.
Yeah. So
we can play the spoilers.
Yeah. Hey, happy holidays to you too, Quan. Most def, man. Quan, man, how you feel about the game, man? I'd love to hear your perspective, man. If you free, man. And guys, if y'all want to come up on the panel, man, the link's in the chat, man. And if y'all want to pull up, man. But I think today's win was my computer not plugged up. Go ahead, SLR. Hold on.
Yeah, most definitely. Like I said, even in the loss, it was a win because of the improvement. Like I said, these were the same guys that a lot of people were bashing all year, want to get rid of, all this and that ain't no good, all this and that. Now look at them now. We can't talk shit about them now.
Facts.
You can't talk shit about them now.
That's a fact, man.
Most definitely. The shout out to Nash Jensen. Playing good football right now. Shout out to K Mays playing good football right now.
Yeah, man. Oh, hey, listen. Gabe
Shout out to
Jackson,
O-line,
man.
period. Shout out
Gabe
to O-line,
Jackson.
period.
Hey, Gabe Jackson out there killing, man.
Yeah, all of that. Like I said, shout out.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Guys like Chandler Savala, I don't need you. I really never liked you anyway. Brady Christensen, I don't need you. People just really just living off your name, off your so-called potential. We don't need you. We can run it back with the same guys. We can run it back with the same team and don't really have to spend that much money to rebuild this team. We're not rebuilding, we're just retooling.
Right.
That's all we're really doing. And
hey, let me answer this question real quick from Brandon. Brandon said if you can keep any wide receiver corp, or if you can keep any of the wide receiver corp for next year and add to who you got. So
that's easy. That's an easy question.
I'm keeping Adam Thielen. I'm keeping my man Ihmir Smith-Marsette. I'm keeping DJ Chark.
You keeping everybody. Just say you keeping everybody.
I would love to keep what's his name? TMJ. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You keep who?
TMJ. I would love to keep TMJ.
He's good as gone. You can see them in New Orleans, Atlanta. He good as gone. Yeah, I appreciate your time though. I appreciate what he did though, but you know what I'm saying? It's football, it's business, man.
Right. I mean, I would love to keep TMJ, but I think that he's good as gone. I think he's kind of fed up with the organization.
He should be.
We're not getting any playing time for the past since Matt Rule era all the way to this era right here.
But he ran his mouth though. He wouldn't have ran his mouth. He would have got traded. Sometimes you just got to shut the fuck up. Sometimes play your role. Let your agent play his part. That's what the fuck you play the agent for. You're not the agent. Shut the fuck up. And let the agent be his part. He wouldn't be in Carolina. He'd be somewhere else right now getting some reps.
No, I got you. I understand that, but I mean, even still, I get where he's coming from because he's a 50-50 type of guy when it comes down to the catch. Like he's a big time catch guy, and he ain't getting no playing time. And you can see how you can see how pissed he was even in that one. I think it was Indianapolis game or maybe the Vikings game where he caught that pass and he just threw the ball to the ground like whatever. Because like I do this, TMJ, like I do this. Like why y'all not playing me? You know what I mean? But even Frank Wright said I drew a player for Adam Thielen, and I didn't know Adam Thielen wasn't even on the field. What?
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? I think what happened was they made it went to Terrence Marshall Jr. and asked him, "Would you mind thinking about playing tight end?" That motherfucker say, "Hell nah, man, fuck that shit." Well, you must don't want to play. You must don't want to get on the field. Then do you want to play special teams? Hell no, I don't want to play special teams. I'm a number 2 or a potential number 1. Nah, no, the fuck you not. Not here, you not. And so that's what happened.
I got you. Hey, real quick, SR, let me get your opinion on Ihmir Smith Marsette, man. And Quan, I feel you, man. Hey, you be safe traveling the family, man. And yeah, man. Hey, listen, what you said, you've been on that train, man. I gotta give you credit, man. You know, it took me a while to warm up to it. I saw some sparks here and there from Bryce, you know, but it took me a while to get to the point where I am now with Bryce, man. Of course, you know, it definitely was. Listen, I don't care what anybody say, you know. O-line dictates how good of a performance your team
what's the quarterback's best friend? What's the quarterback's best friend? What's the quarterback 3 best friends? What's the quarterback 3 best friends in football?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
A O-line, a defensive line, and a running game.
You said O-line, defensive line for a quarterback?
A O-line. You gotta have a defensive line because you want to get the ball back to the offense. So the offense can get on the field to get more points, and a running back to control the ball, time of possession.
Gotcha. I would say offense. I would say offense. I would basically say everything working in tandem for the offense. Boy, that thing scared me just now. I would say I would say anything for as far as the offense. Like you got, first of all, everything is reliant upon the offensive line. Like if the offensive line is going to give you enough time to get the ball down the field. You know what I mean? And we saw like 3-4 weeks ago, guys, a 4-man rush would have demolished us. I saw a 4-man rush today.
It still can. It still can. If Thomas Brown called, he called. Now, I ain't going to cap. We're going to get to Thomas Brown. But it can still happen, though.
Hold on, SLR. But I know what I was saying. I saw a 4-man rush the majority of today that didn't get through. I saw a 5-man rush that didn't get through. And guess what? There wasn't no extra blockers involved. It wasn't no extra blockers. It was, some of those wasn't even chips. So I got to give this coaching staff a lot of credit for coaching these boys up a lot better, man. Go ahead, SLR.
I like when you talk like that, PP. I like that. And I ain't talking about PPP with the loan. I'm talking about PPP talking that shit right now, standing on business.
You funny, man. Hey, you know, when I came up with this name, man, I was like, people are going to think that I'm trying to, you know, carry on this whole PPP loan thing, man. And it wasn't even that. I was sitting on the bus just thinking of names on what to call this podcast, man. I actually prayed about it, and my mind said PPP. And I was thinking, I was like, Panthers Prime Podcast. Like it just came all of a sudden, man. Like you know, I'm a firm believer, man, that you know, hey, gotta give you exactly what you need, man. All you gotta do is ask him, and you know, this thing is flourishing, man. I appreciate everybody that's subscribed and you know has been rocking with Panthers Prime Podcast since January 26th, man. So go ahead, SLR.
The hard work, keep striving. First time I heard you on 2020, and he said that damn PPP. I said the PPP, not without the loan. Yes, sir. I knew right then and there. As soon as I said it, when I say something like that, I know it's catchy. You got one right there. So, you ain't got to change that.
Absolutely. But question to you, man. What you think about Ihmir Smith Marsette?
I like him. See, this is what I'm talking about. Why everybody, you got to remember this. Why everybody wanted out them just go in the draft. Just out there spend all the money. Just doing all this crazy talking, what you need to get, what you need to get, this and that. We need to tear stuff down. We need to draft wide receivers, this and that. Just chill out. This is the NFL.
Yeah.
Anybody who puts on the shoulder pads and the cleats and the jerseys and represent their name back there, they got to stay in their business when they get on that field.
Yeah.
They got to eat. They got to feed their family. They got to get that bag. So you're going to have guys like him who's going to show up. Now, the key thing is, are you going to give him a couple of dollars for him to stay? Because if a new coaching staff come in, we already know everybody's gone.
Mm-hmm.
We know that for a fact. Your favorite player, Adam Thielen, he's gone. Number 11, he's gone. Tommy Tremble, he's gone.
I don't know about all that.
I'm talking about all of that. DJ Shark, he's gone. When you look at the books and you look at the numbers that match the production, them guys are most definitely going to be gone with a new coaching staff.
Yeah, but hold on, but you got to weigh out the contracts too. You can't just kill everybody's contract.
Them contracts you can kill. Them contracts, them ain't nothing. Them little bitty contracts, them ain't nothing. What you want to do?
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that.
Is get trade value. What you want to do? If I'm a new head coach coming in, I'm looking at these guys as trade value. You're not my guys.
Okay.
Y'all not my guys. Y'all got to run a whole new system. So let me bring some of these guys in. So if you make it through this. Okay, that's different. That's different. But if you don't, most definitely be looking for you to be hitting the dough. That's just being facts about that.
I don't know about that, SLR.
If you want your favorite player like number 11, your Adam Thielens, and all this and that, you better keep Chris Tabor. Y'all keep playing around. Y'all keep acting like y'all gonna be able to keep these players with a new head coach. That shit is not happening. Because if I'm the new head coach, I don't want them.
Yeah, and see, I think I don't really believe that mindset. Adam Thielen, beyond what people says, has Adam Thielen the past 2 years prior to coming to Carolina was like a 700 and mid-grade, yardage guy. 10 touchdowns his first to last year, and last year he had 6 touchdowns with around 725, 730 or whatever. Adam Thielen is still serviceable, as you can still see. So DJ Chark, like, I don't understand. I don't get what's up, Slim. I don't get why you would think that a new head coach would just totally offload every single body and just bring in a whole new wide receiver core like that.
I mean, why not?
But why would you though? Why would you?
Because look at this. If you hire me to run this team and you give me the job, you already know it's like this. It would be different, okay, if it keeps Scott Fitterer, then bring me in. Now it got to be adjustment because now, you know what I'm saying, it basically comes down to David Temple is going to break down the decision, and most likely he may go and ride with Scott Fitterer now to keep certain players. Now, if I come in with my own GM, it's going to be changes because it's going to be my way. Now, if you give me the opportunity to bring my GM in, you can't hold me back. You can't tell me no. Some of these players can't go.
Why not?
I don't give a fuck. Why not? Because they don't run my scheme. Okay. Now, as I say, I'm giving you the
wait. You said that they don't run my scheme. That's
they don't
basically
run
like
scheme.
Hold on. That's basically the scheme hasn't even been activated yet. So you can't say that they don't run my scheme because a scheme ain't nothing more than you just teaching them, hey, we're doing this West Coast situation, and that's basically based upon you getting the alignment of whatever offensive line needs to happen. That's all that is. It ain't no different.
I already got a plan. And then on top of this, when I'm coming in, I'm already expecting that the wide receivers and anybody on this team who don't want change or disgruntled, don't want to change to the new scenery, don't want to hear a new voice.
I'm glad you ain't the head coach. I'm glad you ain't the head coach.
This is my show. You can deal. It's fine to make praise for you. We'll get you up out of here. That's fine. I understand. We understand the business. I'm not gonna hold you here. You're not gonna be a disgruntled player here. You're not gonna be going telling the GM, head coaches. It won't be no leaks. It won't be none of that. It's gonna be ruled. No.
SLR, I hear what you're saying. I totally disagree with you.
Totally ain't gonna be none of that. We don't need no disgruntled players here, man. We know
who's disgruntled. The only person disgruntled is this hypothetical coach that you're talking about right now. That's the only one that's disgruntled. Ain't nobody disgruntled.
Listen, you damn right. I came in disgruntled. I don't like this.
You see
You
what I'm
damn right.
saying?
You damn right. I came in. So you know what to do with the Grinch? If I'm the Grinch, find a way to make me happy. Put a smile on my face.
No, you need to go sit down,
That's
son.
what
That's
you
what
do.
you need to go do. You need to go sit your behind down somewhere, man.
Ain't no way in hell. That's right, PPP. I'll be on your ass, bro. I give you my G. I tell you to be the GM.
Pause.
You better get it done. You better get it done.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Ain't no head coach coming in there like that. Ain't no head coach coming in here cleaning out. Well, I'm about to explain to you. Ain't no head coach coming in here because first of all, you got to look at a lot of components. You got to look at contracts. You got to look at who's willing to come to Carolina. You know, you got to look at cap space. You got to look at all this stuff. You can't just say, "Oh, y'all don't run my scheme. You got to go." That's not how that works.
So but you kind of making my point though. And see, then I'm gonna lean into this then. PPP.
Okay,
so that means that you want to keep Scott Fitterer there, right? So all that what you talking, that means keep Scott Fitterer, right? These players who you want to keep, they need to keep Scott Fitterer, right?
Well, no, I'm not saying that necessarily. But I'm not saying that necessarily. But what I am saying is, what I am saying is, a head coach isn't gonna come in here and clean house.
I'm letting Bryce Young be here. I'm giving you Bryce Young. What more do you want?
No,
I'm
that's
giving
not
you the franchise player. I'm not cutting the franchise player. I'm not trying to get rid of him. So what more else do you want?
But that's not my point. My point is no head coach is going to do that. And no,
why not?
No head coach is going to do that because you got.
What's going to deter a head coach from not running his show? If the owner tells you this is your show, you do what you need to do.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do what the fuck I need to do.
SLR, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, now if he tell me that Bryce Young can't be touched, I'll be like, that's fine. But everybody else can go. Say no more. Say no less. We'll make things shake. I guarantee you. I'm gonna give you some results.
Yeah, I got you. That's why I thank God you're not nobody head coach or nobody GM because guess what? You'll be worse than Gruden. yeah, they'll bar you from all football stadiums. Y'all hear this craziness he talking about, man?
They'll love me.
No, they wouldn't. No, they wouldn't. No, they wouldn't. Them boys will get you in training camp and set up a play to knock you out the doggone stadium, man. Rock your doggone dome. You talking to them like that?
Ooh, man. Hey, I'm the first head coach. I'm the first head coach that pulled up at training camp in a helicopter. Shit changed, buddy.
Yeah, yes, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You want some free Coach Prime stuff, and Coach Prime ain't even like that.
Hey, my merch selling more than the quarterback. They let you know how I'm rolling.
Yeah, Coach SLR, yeah. Nah. Ain't nobody coming to no games, man. Shoot, you get rid of Adam Thielen if you want to. See what's gonna happen here in Charlotte. Hey, look at Dom. Look at Dom. I don't know what SLR. Hey, I'm drinking Kool-Aid. I don't know what he talking about.
What? I'm on that good, and I'm on that Chris Kringle. I got that Chris Kringle pack for sure. But why not though? Listen, I'm
on that 24 pack of water right now. That's what I'm on.
Fuck that. Well, why not be scared though? Listen, there's nothing wrong. Listen, okay. See, me, I love shit like this. I love to pull the trigger. I love to get rid of Brian Burns. I love to get rid of Adam Thielen just to see how the Panther fans is gonna be at.
But why? That's not building continuity. That's not building continuity. Nah.
Because I want to see you guys.
It ain't about seeing what us gonna do. It ain't about seeing what. Listen. If I'm hired on as the head coach of the Carolina Panthers, I'm taking a hard look at post Frank because I'm going to say anything Frank Wright back to his inception of coming into Carolina is a wash because I saw the difference in Carolina once he left. So now I'm going to start from the Tampa Bay game. I'm going to start from Tampa Bay and I'm going to work my way up to the last Tampa Bay game, Tampa Bay to Tampa Bay. And I'm going to look and I'm going to see who did this, who did that. The first person I'll probably let go is probably Ian Thomas. That
And you don't want to keep Ian?
Because I mean, Ian Thomas is only good enough for me to block. He's only a
We need
blocking
them
tight end.
though. Then
No,
listen,
we don't.
I ain't gonna cap no PPP. PPP, you got to give. Listen, before you go, I didn't mean to interrupt you. You know what I'm saying?
You good.
I gotta give Ian Thomas his shout out. If don't nobody else give Ian Thomas his shout out, I will. Because you know why? You're an unsung hero. Nobody do what you do. Nobody lasted through the coaches that he done went through. He done see. Matter of fact, when Ian Thomas retires, his memoir is gonna be a bestseller.
I'm about to cut you off now. You gonna get rid of Adam Thielen, DJ Chark, and all these other guys, but you want to keep no production Ian Thomas?
That's like Udonis Haslem. Why not? Why not? The Miami Heat did it.
Can I finish what I was saying? Because what you just said was dumb. Yeah. Hey, Marshall. Hey, Marshall, this dude is messy.
Run this shit up.
No. My first move as a head coach, like I said, I'm looking at this tape, anything Frank Wright before or Frank Wright, headed to the first game, I'm throwing away. I'm looking specifically at Chris Tabor's tape. I want to see the production, where the production came from, who was productive, who had, stuff going on. And I'm looking at this offensive line to see how can we improve it? Because if I'm keeping Bryce Young, which we are, my only goal as a head coach is to protect Bryce. We see how strong, we see how tough Bryce Young is, right? He can take a hit. We see that. My goal now is to get this guy protection and to get him weapons. If I'm head coach, I'm rehiring Evero because I see Evero compared to the first 6 games that we lost, which I didn't think that the Carolina Panthers defense was competitive. Losing. Listen, the Lions game and the Miami game was lost at halftime.
Yeah,
it was lost at halftime. But now we're seeing games going into the fourth quarter, and now we're seeing this defense being competitive for 60 minutes or whatever, a whole game now. And then they're also making adjustments, right? So I'm looking at this and I'm saying, all right, I'm keeping Evero. I'm keeping I'm keeping Campion because I feel like he did make some strides. Now, whether or not this was Campion or whether or not this was Parks or whether this was Thomas Brown or whether this was Tabor, somebody needs to get the credit for the offensive line change from the Tennessee Titans game. Because if you guys remember, that last line that came in once we started getting all these injuries was the best line that we had. Now, that was Frank Wright's last game, but it was the best that we had. And it kept getting better week in and week out. So I'm doing those things. Then I'm looking at free agency. It's a lot of free agents that's going to be available this year. A lot of them. It's going to be a lot of them. So I don't necessarily have to go through the draft to get what I need to get. I can get through free agency. Ideally, I would love to get an offensive lineman in free agency. Someone that's been in this game. I'm going experience for offensive line. All right. Now, all of my other stuff, I feel like we need to go heavy offense for the draft. We went heavy defense for the draft, and I feel like we need to flip it around and and really get Bryce some weapons. But that's what I'm doing. I don't know what else they're talking about. Supernova, give him his last one. Yeah, that's a lot, man. He a funny guy, man. He a cool dude. He gonna say what is on his mind, but nah, I'm not getting rid of every single person on this offense and just starting over from scratch. That's dumb. Nah, and I'm not entertaining no. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not entertaining no Ihmir Smith Marsette trades. I'm not entertaining no Adam Thielen trades. I'm not entertaining any of that stuff because we've let guys go in the past. CMC. I mean, Robbie Anderson, Hassan Reddick. We let all these guys go, man. James Bradbury. The list goes on and on of how many, amazing people players we let go, man, and they've thrived every place else except for Carolina. And I just want the Carolina Panthers to have continued success, man. And if DJ Chark, Adam Thielen, hopefully Hayden Hurst comes back because he's a dog too. And man, we might have some stuff going. I don't see us keeping 15 tight ends though next year. I'll tell you that much. That's not going to happen. We're not keeping 15 tight ends. Facts, you got to build around your franchise quarterback. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Yeah, Quan. Slim, should we trade back on that 30? Oh, man, man, I keep tossing back and forth that possibility of trading back into the first round. And, I think about it like this. If I'm trading back, I'm chasing something. And I don't know how the board is looking right now. I got my idea on, a couple different wide receivers that I have, and I'm waiting for a little bit to kind of do my draft video. I know people have already started, but I'm kind of waiting because I'm looking to see how things are probably going to fall. I do think that there's going to be at least about 3 quarterbacks maybe taken in the first round. I think the Commanders may get one. All right, SLR, I'll let you back up. People done told me to give you your last words. I'm gonna let you back up though. Hey, they tired of you, man. I don't do that over here, but I was about to go ahead and put a tag price on your head.
Nah, go ahead, man. I ain't gonna do that. I'm a capitalist.
No, I feel you, man. But I was telling him just now about the draft. For me, man, when I look at the draft, man, I'm looking at it for like, what am I really chasing? If I'm going to drop back into the first round, what's my goal in the first round? Am I trying to grab, a dynamic wide receiver, or am I trying to elevate the offensive line? If I'm trying to elevate the offensive line, I'm not dropping back into the first round. I can get that in. I can get that in the second, third, fourth. And I honestly don't think we need to go draft for a offensive lineman. I don't think that. So, for me, yeah, T. Higgins. Hey, listen, Brandon Ayuk. Listen, I mean, it's gonna be it's gonna be a litany of free agencies.
Yeah, we ain't worried
coming
about
up next year.
Yeah,
so for me, the whole dropping back. So for me, dropping back into the first round, it's like I have to have a purpose for that. And if the Carolina Panthers do that, their only purpose is not to draft a quarterback. Their only purpose is probably to get either a running back or a wide receiver. They're not going defensive in this draft. I don't think so at all. That's just my opinion. What you think?
I mean, you're right, but I believe, like, honestly, I mean, the running back class is not good this year. They don't even really have to even really think about it. They can get a running back late rounds, fucking 5th, 6th, 7th round. They can get an undrafted running back. You can find running backs anywhere. That's the reason why the value of the running back position has not went down, because you can find running backs anywhere. You don't really have to go in the first round. Now, sometimes you might find a Bijan Robinson or a Saquon Barkley or something like that. You may hit on something like that. That's cool. But if we talking about trading a potential starter player with a draft pick and a future draft pick just to move up in the first round, it has to be an offensive lineman. It has to be.
Hey, hold on. Let me say this to Justin now. I don't know if you watched that game from top to bottom, but Bryce Young was throwing that ball from the pocket, man. He wasn't just rolling. He wasn't just rolling out so he can see. And the rollouts that happened, I mean, the rollouts were nice, man. And hey, go back and watch that game. He wasn't just rolling out just so he could see out, because he can't see through the pocket. He threw, man. Listen, that touchdown pass he threw.
Now,
hey, listen, I'm telling you right now, the dude. Hey, I was thoroughly impressed by what I saw out of Bryce Young today. The poise, I was thoroughly impressed with the coaching scheme, the play calling, and just how aggressive the Carolina Panthers were today. Today changed my whole perspective on, and this was a loss, but it changed my whole perspective on Thomas Brown as an offensive coordinator. It changed my mind on Chris Tabor, because I told y'all from the get-go, I didn't like Chris Tabor at first. I felt like he was a brown nose about, what he said, what he didn't say about Steve Wilkes. How, the reporter asked him, well, why do you feel like y'all had so much success last year? That was his opportune time to say because of Steve Wilkes, but he didn't say anything. So I ain't like him because of that. But I feel like Chris Tabor, regardless to the outside stuff, when it comes down to football, and I have to learn, you have to learn how to place everything in its proper context. When it comes down to football, Chris Tabor got these boys playing.
So you do agree with me then? So you are on the ship with me with the Chris Tabor. So you are on the ship. Say it, PP. Say it. Say it.
Well,
say it.
No. I'm not on the ship.
See, there you go.
I said no. Hold on.
That hesitant shit.
No. I already said this earlier in the same live. I need to see Chris Tabor be competitive. He got 6 games. The first 2 games he went to bed in. The third game he won, which was Atlanta. All right, you lose this one right here, but you're super competitive. Now I want to see you come out against a Jacksonville Jaguars team that needs to win this game to get into the postseason. They're down a quarterback possibly. I want to see you be competitive in that game. And then to go ahead and put icing on the cake, I want to see you get revenge on Tampa Bay. I want to see that. We already got swept by the Saints. Okay, so I need to see that before I put my stamp of approval totally on Chris Tabor. I'm liking what I'm seeing, but I need to see more. I'm not going to just give it to him.
I'll take that
because we didn't just give it to Steve Wilkes and he went 6-6.
Nah, they didn't give it to Steve Wilkes, but understand this: Steve had 12.
Right.
Chris Tabor had 6. So what Chris Tabor is doing right now, and remember this, I'm always gonna go back to this. Even if he don't get the job, I seen the changes immediately when he got the job. And I'm not talking about putting up stats, wins or losses. I'm talking about how the team played, period, collectively. How the team played for the coach and for the coaching staff. They have not gave up. They continue to play. That's the reason why they're getting wins or getting close to wins. So, but it goes back to what you were saying about what they need in the draft. And then to go back what you've seen today, what Bryce was doing, being under center, doing play action, and all this and that. So once again, it goes back. They have to pick an offensive lineman. Now, there's a good wide receiver class if they're willing to choose that. But my thing is to sit back and collect draft capital for 2025 and 26. That's when you make your bang. That's when you're not beating on the door. That's when you come in from the motherfucking back door and you seize the NFC South Championship, just like that. Ain't no. Well, how the fuck Carolina Panthers get it? How they look like trash 2 years ago? Then all of a sudden in the third year they snatched the NFC Championship just like that. Because we can do that.
Well, hey, Quan, go ahead and get Jester. That's right. Talk about he threw that TD strike straight down the middle of the field. That's what I'm talking about, yo.
Yeah, that's all you really got to do is just get a couple offensive linemen and get some more wide receivers. Even if you want to keep the same wide receivers you got, still draft some wide receivers. Draft you some offensive linemen. If you luck up and land a tight end, get a tight end. Always be aggressive in the draft on the offensive side. You spend your free agency money on the defense. And we got to spend on the defense because we got to get more players in the secondary.
Yeah. Well, I don't think so.
We do. We ain't gonna keep no Von Bell. We need free safeties. We need strong safeties. We still need another corner. We're not gonna keep C.J. Henderson. And at the end of the day, we always got to retool on that secondary. And Ejiro, his specialty is the secondary. That's his bread and butter.
I hear what you're saying, SLR, but I don't think that these guys are gone like you're saying.
We're gonna fuck around and get Patrick Surtain. We're gonna fuck around and trade. You matter of fact, Brian Burns, we're gonna ship your ass to motherfucking Denver for Patrick Surtain. Goodbye.
I hear you,
man. We'll see you on the motherfucking way.
I don't think so.
We'll see you on the way. And we're gonna give up a future pick. We'll give you a third round future pick. Matter of fact, we'll give you a 2nd round future pick. Show we ain't motherfucking playing with you. Give us Patrick.
Yeah. I don't think so. I think Brian Burns will more than likely, will
Brian
resign.
Burns be playing for the Jacksonville Jaguars or the Miami Dolphins or the goddamn San Francisco 49ers. Stop holding on to Brian Burns. He ain't nothing but a $5 million player. He's not even a $10 million player. There's guys out here right now, they're getting paid practice squad money.
SLR.
Thornton play more better than Brian Burns. You know what? I get Thornton. Matter of fact, I get Thornton $5 million right motherfucking now before I get Brian Burns anything.
Bishop SLR.
What up, PP?
Let me ask you this question, man. Watching the game today.
Uh-huh.
Now watching this game today.
Yeah.
I saw the Packers line up in a basically 11-man, 12-man, you can say front or whatever. Single back situation. Now I want to ask you a question. In that type of offense, your defense has to line up, and they have to basically line up. What's the word I'm looking for? Where they basically match. What the offense is giving out, because you got such a stretch, offensive line at that point, right? So I want to ask you this question: How can Brian Burns or any player individually shine with that type of scheme being played over and over and over and over again? Like just one player. I want to ask you that, because remember, we're playing a 3-4 now, right? So if we're lined up 3-4 defense, so we're playing a gap and a half. Now we bring down our middle linebacker, our linebackers, Will, Mike, all them blitzers or whatever. We bring them down. So it's a hat on the hat. So tell me, how are we able to get individual play off this game, unlike we saw last week, more individual play from like a Derek Brown or a Nick Thurman or even a J.C. Horn or Brian Burns?
I like that. I like that, PP. I knew you was gonna do it. I
try to make sure that I let you guys get out what I got to get out, and then I try to bring it down schematically, because
I like it.
I mean, if we're being honest, the Packers came in like they was playing Madden 99. Like they ran the same exact play over and over again. When it was in the end zone, they ran that play with the same motion twice. I'm
gonna tell you why though. And it's simple. And it's just this simple. It's just this simple. And I'm gonna keep it facts like this. You and other people think that Brian Burns is a franchise player. What do y'all say he is or not? Y'all know he is. Y'all think he is. I don't. But see, my thing is with Brian Burns is he doesn't fit the scheme of this defense. He's a 4-3 guy. And you remember this: if you eat gyro at this and that, you got a guy like Brian Burns who y'all think he's so fucking good. This and that, he's a game changer. You're supposed to move him around everywhere, make him available everywhere, but you don't. And then if you watch and see, Brian Burns was close to the quarterback, could touch the quarterback. But why the fuck you ain't sacking the quarterback? You doing Dancing with the Stars. Don't get me wrong. You might hear the rumors of Brian Burns being on Dancing with the Stars, because that's what the fuck he looked like. Happy feet. Now, once again, we're gonna get to this. We're gonna get to this. And the bottom line is, you can't keep a player like Brian Burns if you're not gonna move him around and cater to him in the 3-4. You're not moving him around. You're not doing anything. You're trying to get him to play to his best of his abilities. It's not going to work. Like, he's not that type of player.
Okay. Hold on. So you just said that they're not moving him around.
So no, they ain't doing shit with him. They ain't doing nothing with him.
Okay. Hold on. We're going to address that. So when you said that they're not moving him around, where is he predominantly at in your mind?
Honestly, I can't even really tell you, because they haven't really tapped his potential. They really haven't. Honestly, Look at this.
SLR, come
If
on.
y'all seen Brian Burns' potential, where has his potential been in any type
That's
of
not
defense?
the question, though. The
Where has
question
it
is
been in any type of defense?
SLR, but that's
You
not the
know
question.
that.
The
You know
question
that.
SLR,
So
but the question is, if you're saying that they're not moving him around, where is he predominantly at, and where is he predominantly not at? Is the question.
Shit, we don't know. Honestly, we don't know, and he don't know.
Well, we
He don't
asking
know where the
you
fuck
because
he
you
want to
made
be
the
at.
statement.
He don't know. He don't know that. He don't know that. How you gonna have somebody anywhere where the fuck he really don't know where his potential at? He don't know where's the potential at on this team, and it's most definitely he ain't no 3-4 guy. I can guarantee you that. You can put him anywhere. You can put him anywhere around that motherfucking line. Why the fuck he ain't producing? Derrick Brown getting his rocks off. Thornton getting his motherfucking rocks off. I don't want to hear nothing about fucking Brian Burns, bro. He ain't getting his shit off. He ain't it.
Okay.
He ain't fucking it. And I wouldn't even give a fuck if he goes somewhere else and make the fucking Pro Bowl. I wouldn't care. So fucking what? The NFL.
So as much as I like to hype up why a player isn't doing something, I also like to say and like point out the obvious. So the reason why I brought up the scheme was because, in fact, nobody shines individually in what the Packers were doing today.
He don't shine in gyro scheme. Period.
No. I'm not.
He's not a 3-4 guy.
SLR, hold on. I'm talking about the scheme today. I'm not talking about his, because last week he shined. Last week he got a tackle for loss. He got a fumble off the ground. That means he wasn't on the line of scrimmage. He was out there in coverage, and then he batted the ball down that was going to the flat. So
I guarantee you, motherfucking Myles Garrett would have motherfucking got to the quarterback.
It don't matter. We're not talking about
Myles Garrett. I don't care about no
I'm
scheme,
talking
bro.
about
it's about the player, man. You can't pull about the scheme, bro. Brian Burns ain't it, man. So you want to pull the scheme, bro. You want to camouflage him. Okay, I see.
SLR, you made a statement. SLR, I'm not camouflaging. I'm going off of your premise. Your premise was they don't move Brian Burns around. So I asked you, where is he predominantly at, and where is he predominantly not at? You said
shit, on the bench.
No.
On the bench.
Okay.
On the bench.
Okay.
Traded. Not with Carolina. Take that fucking jersey out, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, Brian Burns ain't it, man. He ain't it.
I got you, man.
He ain't it, man.
All right, that's all. Last words, baby. hey, you got me aggravated right now, man. Last words, SLR.
Yeah.
God dang.
Hey.
Shoot.
Yeah, damn right. What? Have a good holiday, man. Have a good Christmas, man. Keep supporting Brian Burns. That's what you do.
I'm not supporting Brian Burns.
I don't want to hear you. I don't want to hear you if you get that bag and he ain't showing up, bro. I don't want to hear it, PP. I don't want to hear it. I remember everything you talk about.
I'm just a realist when it comes down to it. If you gonna make a statement,
that Brian Burns talk.
If you gonna make a statement saying that he's always in one place, I want to know what that one place is. That's all I ask.
Bro, on the bench. That's where he need to be, on the bench. Traded. That's where the fuck he need to be.
First got the
dancing with the star. They're dancing with the star. Motherfucking happy feet.
Oh man.
Hey, you're trash. He should be double. Talk about zero. He should be double zero.
I just love expounding on people's premise, man. That's all I like doing.
Oh,
man.
yeah, most definitely. Most definitely.
Yeah,
hey,
man.
but look though, PP say, somebody Brian Burns gotta have some supporters though, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen,
I agree with that.
The end of the day, listen, we all care about this team, you know what I'm saying, the organization. End of the day, we want this team to win. We want championships. We want Super Bowls. We done tasted the 3 stages. We just didn't get the 4th stage. We just ain't hosted the Vince Lombardi Trophy. That's all we want now.
Right.
So regardless of what who player we support or whatever it is, what it is at the end of the day, shit, if we here or not, we got to deal with it. But at the end of the day, we all here for one common goal. And then the rest of the end of the day is to bring a Super Bowl to downtown Charlotte.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm a little mad right now with Russell Wilson, because if he don't get 191 yards and they are in the 4th quarter right now, I'm about to be pissed.
You know what's crazy?
He need to start slinging his ball, man.
you know what the crazy part is about that Denver Broncos situation with Sean Payton and Russell Wilson. Man, listen. Everybody know that motherfucker offense don't fit Russell. And second of all, I don't even know how the fuck Russell even take it up, letting the head coach talk to me like that. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. Fuck that.
What Sean Payton told him? Sean Payton, you ain't gonna have your own. You ain't gonna have your own office. And you ain't gonna have your own parking space.
Nah, I don't give a fuck about that. I don't care about that. You ain't gonna be trying to talk shit to me on the motherfucking sideline. I got a Super Bowl just like you got one. We ain't hearing that motherfucking shit. You can trade me. I'm Russell Wilson. You can I'm Russell motherfucking Wilson. Russell, last name Wilson. And I ain't talking about my uncle, ain't Charlie.
Yeah. SLR, it's been good. It's been good, SLR. We're gonna catch you on the next live, baby. Yeah, man.
Have a good weekend, bro.
All right, balls, man. All right. Yeah, SLR, boy. Oh man. Hey man, but I'm sorry, man. SLR funny, man. That's a funny dude, man. But yeah, man. Hey guys, it's the holidays, man. I'm about to go ahead and tuck it on in, man. It's almost 10:30. So I just wanted to come back, man. Y'all check out the last video I just put out, man. The post-game video for this game that we just had today with the Carolina Panthers, man. Great game today from Bryce. I feel real confident about what Bryce has been doing. This game here was, I ain't gonna lie, this game here was pretty good. And, I think it's just a shadow of things to come. Hopefully we expand on the great things that Bryce has done. And SLR, my guy. Hey, he my guy too, man. But SLR was on one today, man. He was on one today, man. Happy holidays to you guys, man. These are your ways that you can support the channel. Cash App, dbird79, or Venmo, Panthers Prime 1 on Venmo, man. And if you guys haven't, please do me one favor, hit that subscribe button, man. All it does is helps me, gain more content or get more content out here, man, to the masses and show everybody kind of what Panthers Prime podcast is all about. Hey, we plugging away. I got the website rolling right now. We about to have some things coming up on the website where you guys can, purchase this trip, man, and get this thing going for next year. Thank you for the entertainment, man. Hey, SLR, man. Hey, that dude, man. Yo, man, y'all have a good one, man. And, always be safe, man. Enjoy your family tomorrow, man. And have a great Christmas, guys. All right, this is your boy Demetrius with the PPP, Panthers Prime Podcast. You know what time it is. Let's go.